Hiya. So, one of the things I do love about my job is that it puts me in places that normally I wouldn't get to explore. And today's case in point, in that I'm been drawing a floor plan rather than photography today of a property on a private estate, and it's somewhere we wanted to get down and have a little explore for a while, in that it's got loch frontage onto Loch Ness. I'm not sure if I can get down to the loch side or not, because that looks like it might be mostly a private garden. Actually, it looks like there's some steps down there. I'm just not 100% certain whether I'm going to get in trouble if I go down there. But if not, there's a waterfall which I've been after photographing for a while. And one of the problems with it is finding somewhere to park. So it just happens to be against the boundary of this this property here. So what I might do is have a little wander up there. It's right on the main road, it's on the A82. So parking is actually quite an issue. So I might have a little wander up and see if I can do that. I just want to see if I can get down to the loch side without upsetting anyone. But that looks very much like it's a private house up there. There is a little ramp down here, so I might have a little mooch. See what I can do. Yesterday I was on the Isle of Skye. I wanted to do some videos and some work there, but the weather was just absolutely miserable. It was blowing a ridiculous storm, so much so that I could barely stand up. It's not often I get knocked off my feet, I can tell you, but that was one of those occasions. So I didn't mind anything then. I'm going to have a little mooch down here though and see if I can. There is a cutting. No, maybe best not. It's got a shed down there. It looks like it's a bit more private. I don't want to upset anyone. Right, waterfall. Which is kind of more something I've been after shooting for a while anyway. So that's going to necessitate a tripod and a quick mooch. So this is the lower part of the falls. I'm just looking to see if there's a way I can get into there. I'm not sure if there is or not. There's another part of the falls up at the top above the water. This is quite nice actually. Can I get in there? There's a lot of little sticky stuff everywhere, which is just going to get in my way, but I quite like that top part with the fallen tree over it. I want to get my tripod and have a go at this. I think there's something there. Myself somewhere where I've got enough clear space. There's a bit of a shame about there's a bit of a twig coming across. I don't really usually clone things out, but I think in this case that might well benefit from it. We're going to have a go at this with a 2470. I don't want to go too wide because I like the jumble of trees. I don't want it to look too open. So we're going to set up the tripod and have a look, see what we can do. Now going with something much more typical of my work. I'm going low, and I'm going to go for the landscape format, because I think that's going to work better for this particular scene. We're going for a slowish 1 seconds, I think. I'm going to give that a try. And I quite like that. I want to do a really fast one here because I think there's some value in freezing the water here. So I'm going to change my ISO. So ISO 400, I wouldn't usually do this with landscapes, but you know, why not? I'm going to go for 100th of a second. There we go. I want to show you the difference really in shutter speeds on this kind of raging waterfall, and how it changes the feeling, the characteristics of the picture. I've decided against doing the top fall, I think, for today. The weather's not great, and I've got an extra water clamber over, which I hadn't realised. So it's not quite as simple as I was hoping. It's quite nice. I love finding a new scene so close to home. It just shows you didn't have to travel a long way. And I was here anyway, doing a job. Not a photographic job. I do floor plans too. I do a few things actually, depending on what people want to pay me to do. The weather's deteriorating too, so this is a great time to call it a day.